Hi, I'm going to call myself Bullet Dude. This is not my Bullet, obviously. This is a 2005 Focus ZX5. 201,000 kilometers, and I decided I'm going to try and clean the engine a bit. I mean, this is by no means what I call clean, but for a daily driver, she's good. At the same time, I wanted to change the air filter. And I thought, okay, this is a weird looking spot for an air filter, but no problem. This is not an air filter. This is an air box that leads into the throttle body. If you follow me down here, I've already taken the wheel off, if you look, and the splash guard and the wheel well liner back. This in here is the air filter. That air filter is sealed. It's considered lifetime. I've never heard of a lifetime air filter, and I love Fords, and this has got to change. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove all of this. Tools you'll need are simple basic tools to take the wheel well liner off. Ratchet, sockets, flat screwdriver or blade screwdriver, a torque, I think it was a torque 15. Over here we're going to have to use a 6mm socket. These right down in here are 8mm sockets, and from other videos I've seen, down in here somewhere, once I get the top piece out, it's a 13mm socket. So what I'm going to replace it with, let me show you, is this. This is a Spectre, I guess, conical filter, very similar to a can filter. It comes pre-oiled, it's reusable, and this is going to go onto the end of my tube inside, and from there I will cut the tube that has the mass air meter and fit that into the throttle body. So I will be back. Next time you see me, I'll have this taken apart. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. Now, I have taken off, I'm on the screen here, I've taken off this piece. Now if you can see this and this long tube, this is what was used to gather the cold air from the cowl. I'm going to somehow try to formulate these parts into possibly a cold air intake to get fresh cold air drawn in up into this area, because this is all coming out and the conical filter is going to be breathing a lot of engine air. So I'll sit and talk while I take it apart. Just sit and enjoy, folks. And of course get my 6mm. 6mm. Fortunately, it's nice out. And I'm just going to have fun doing this. A lot of people have therapy doing gardens or cycling, whatever. I like working on cars, even when they're this, which is not my favorite car to work on. But if I want to keep it running, you got to do what you got to do. Okay, that wasn't too difficult. Now we're going to take out the first of two 8mm, and we'll get this air box out. I'm going to try and not misplace any of these screws. Not that I'm going to use them again, but like you, I probably, or like me, you probably have a junk drawer where you will put, hang on, where you'll tend to put a bunch of extra stuff. So all the extra screws you have, you'll tend to use. Now this is going to be interesting because I got to get down in there, and I don't know if my extension is going to be long enough. And there we go. We just made it. Now there is a harness and clip for the mass air meter, and you definitely want to be careful because you break any of those parts and this cheap little $40 simple fix will become a little expensive. And as I look down, it's hard to see where it might be. I've got a lot of wires here. I don't know if this is undone yet. No, I don't think so. I'm trying to make this a quick little video, so there we go. This is the wonderful air box. I guess this is just sound deadening. It'll help, keep the sound down. Well, you can see the bigger hole. Let me lift up my little wonderful 80-year-old tripod here and show you what's going on. Okay, so what we got here now is, there's the throttle body down in there. It's actually not too dirty. And if you can see it, the mass air meter is straight down. There's my 13 millimeter bolt I got to get off that's holding this pipe. I'm going to pause here and I'll show you what this stuff looks like once I get it out. Cool. All right, I'm back. Just want to let you know, this is the harness, or this is the clip with harness that goes to the mass air meter. Your mass air meter is this little thing in here. You want to be very careful with this. This is the expensive part of everything. Gonna just tuck this up in here, out of the way. Now this was sitting in here like this. So what you want is the air filter, conical air filter will go on this side. And I'm going to cut with a Dremel tool off this portion. From there, this piece will be going in to my throttle body section. All right, I know this is stop and go, but bear with me, folks. Next step will be together. All right, I'm back. What I want to show you, where the mass air meter was. Remember? You remember this piece? Well, there's your mass air meter. And that's the dangerous end. You get that dirty or break anything, you're toast. As you can see, I put an arrow here because I've seen other videos, and if you put this in backwards, basically your car just won't run properly or at all. So this is the direction that it goes back onto the car. Now, that being there, here is the filter. This filter will go on this end. It's going to fit perfect, nice and snug. At the other end, which is going to go into here, the filter came with an adapter. This adapter is going to fit snugly in here. This fits on there, and you get a nice solid fit. I'm not doing this step by step as I go. I'm going to stop the video again. You'll see the finished product. So far so good. Hope you're enjoying this. Okay, here folks, as you can see, is the intake, conical filter, mass air meter. I've already put that tube I told you on the inside of the, I guess the tube going to the throttle body. And if you can see, I'm going to lift this up and show you. This wasn't my idea. I got it actually off another YouTuber who does this regularly. The cowl induction portion that I took out, I ripped off the top piece. This, drilled a hole, and used the existing bolt. So that's going to be the little shelf that the the conical filter is going to sit on. Pretty cool idea. So I did get it from, I wish I could remember his name, but you're out there. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to put this together. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. This is my finished product. You can see underneath, down in here, this is going to be basically keeping a lot of hopeful debris off of the filter, and possibly we'll get some cold air coming in because it will be breathing more of the engine air. But the one thing I noticed the two other YouTubers did was leave it. I have mine now, and it's snug. I cut with my Dremel tool a little slit in the battery holder, and I used just a giant giant zip tie, and it's on the outside of the mass air meter, won't touch it, and it keeps it nice and snug. No rubbing, no bouncing, no fear of anything. And now, I also have all of this extra space. I'm hoping some cold air will come up and feed into this. The next thing I'm going to do, folks, this is the lifetime air filter. I'm going to cut this open and I'm going to show you why I did what I did. Stay tuned. Okay, so here we are. Why did I do what I did? Well, it's because of this piece. This is the lifetime air filter. Everything's been done. I had to take a mallet and screwdriver to open this up. So you take the cover off, and you have this goofy looking screen, and then here is the filter. Now I'm assuming at one point this was probably yellow. Oh wow, look at the size of this, folks. All right, this is what they call a lifetime air filter. This is fucking stupid. Oh, excuse my French, take that back. Language. Anyways, dirt, one layer. Dirt, second layer. A horrible amount of dirt on the third layer. And the last layer is just soaked and damp. Oil, I don't know what it may have come with it, but all of this replaced once again with this. Definitely worth it. I highly recommend it if you still have one of these on the road. I believe it's for the 2005 to 2007 Focus, all models. Lifetime warranty, or excuse me, it's a lifetime air filter, not. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this. Is that not insane?
Hello?
Oh.